Dear co-sadhakas, friends, welcome. Today also, let us have our 4 classes of Dashamaskandham Bhagavatam Parayanam and class, Dwadashaskandham Parayanam and class, Adhyatma Ramayanam Parayanam and class, and Lalita Trishati Parayanam. May we be in touch with our Shastras, through the Shastras, with the Jnanam, through the Jnanam, with this main goal, and through knowing the goal and means, let us be always in the pursuit of perfection, pursuit of our life's fulfillment. Without that beautiful guidance of Shastras, left to our own selves, our own minds, variety of imaginations, we go only in a wrong direction and create all types of problems, bondages to us. We have already done it. That without consulting Shastras, elders, we just took for granted our life, our mind, and then lived according to that. Therefore, we are in a vicious circle of inability to come out of inner and outer circumstances. Problematic. But right now onwards, when we keep studying Shastras and slowly understanding it and find the way to come out from our self created bondage towards the path of moksha. All these, none of these words are just imaginary or just entertaining. These are all the truths known, practiced, and lived and gained by millions of great bhaktas, sadhakas throughout the period of history. So there should never be any doubt in this regard. Whether we are able to study Shastra, understand, practice it or not, that is personal. But never have the doubt regarding the authority, efficacy of Shastra Jnanam and the sadhana indicated there. So may we all that way be well informed, well inspired, well empowered to walk well on the path to reach the self. Thank you. Now let us start with our daily parayanams. Om 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 Sahana Vavadu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryangkaravavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tavatraya Vinashaya श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबद भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्यखिलशक्तिधरस्वदाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्तदेवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो वक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदीनदेभ्यो नमः। ओम श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणाचार्येभ्यो नमः। परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षे सूतमहामुने शौनकादृषिभ्यो अत्र्यादृषिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो मत्स्यादिवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादि नवग्रहदेवताभ्यो नमः। ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशमस्कन्धः पूर्वार्धः अथ सप्तचत्वारिंशोऽध्यायः श्रीशुक उवाच। Let us chant from 57. दृष्ट्वैव मादिगोपीनां कृष्णावेशात्मविक्लवम् उद्धवः परमप्रीतः तानमस्यन्निदं जगौ एताः परं तनुभृतो भुवि गोपवद्धो गोविन्द एव निखिलात्मनिरूढभावाः वाञ्छन्ति यद्भवभियो मुनयो वयं च किं ब्रह्मजन्मभिरनन्तकथारसस्य क्वेमाः स्त्रियो वनचरीर्व्यभिचारदुष्टाः कृष्णे क्वचैष परमात्मनि रूढभावः ननु ईश्वरोऽनुभजतो विदुषोऽपि साक्षात् श्रेयस्तनोत्यगदराज इवोपयुक्तः नायं श्रियोऽङ्गौनितान्तरतेः प्रसादः स्वर्योषितां नलिनगन्धरुचां कुतोऽन्याः रासोत्सवेस्य भुजदण्डगृहीतकण्ठ लब्धाशिषां य उदगात् व्रजवल्लवीनाम् आसामहो शरणरेणुजुषामहं स्यां बृन्दावने किमपि गुल्मलतौषधीनां या दुस्त्यजं स्वजनमार्यपथं च हित्वा भेजुर्मुकुन्दपदवीं श्रुतिभिर्विमृग्यां या वै श्रियार्चितमजादिभिराप्तकामैः योगेश्वरैरपि यदात्मनिरासगोष्ठ्यां कृष्णस्य तद्भगवतः चरणारविन्दं न्यस्तं स्तनेषु विजहुः परिरभ्यतापं वन्दे नन्दव्रजस्त्रीणां पादरेणुमभीक्ष्णशः यासां हरिकथोद्गीतं पुनाति भुवनत्रयम् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Friends, what we are seeing here are the responses of Sri Uddhavji having stayed there for few months with all the Vrajabhumi people, especially the Gopikas. That becomes a teaching lesson to us. Not only teaching lesson, it should also tell us about the possibility of that. Then that is what we also can do. In life, one of the most important thing we miss is the possibility. We always think it is not possible to us. If we can conquer this negativity of it is not possible to me, and seeing such examples, if we can inspire ourselves saying that if it is possible to one or someone, why not to me? Then only how it became possible to them, that right way of thinking comes. Then collecting that data information, how they made it possible. Same thing when we also do, it becomes possible for us also. So the stories of Gopikas may give us the possibility also, give us the guidance कि जीवन ऐसा जीना चाहिए and also gives us inspiration. These are the very essential things required, without which that mind which is very inspired in living the Bhoga Jivanam, same mind when it comes to spirituality, always has some excuses to say, some weaknesses to put up. We become a victim of that mind, like the children. Tell them, chal, let's go for a hotel or go for park. Oh, how jumping with joy they get ready. And tell them, a बैठ के पढ़ो एक घंटा. How they become. In the same way is our mind. We become victimized by that mind if we don't gather the inspiration from these type of stories of Gopikas, that they could live that great life of bhakti. Why can't we live? This is how a sober, soft, good, intelligent human mind intellect, seeing others doing good, learn from them, grow themselves. Not so good mind, victimized by the vasanas desires, will take examples of those people who are spoiling, destroying their life, and such minds copy that. And the one you and I, who are the slaves of such mind, we also do those non-positive and destroy ourselves. To sangati is sangati. So društva evamadi, like these type of so many feelings, devotions, memories of Krishna's experience. Every moment means every action of Krishna, word of Krishna, Leela of Krishna, all of that they have known. It means how much they have that power of memory. And you will have power of memory only of that of which you have lots of liking or love. जहाँ प्रेम होता है वहाँ स्मरण अच्छा होता है, नहीं है तो भूल जाते हैं. If they have such a great smarana about every leela, everything, imagine how much prema they have to Bhagavan. So these are the small looking but important lessons we can learn from these stories. So Društva Evamadi Gopinam, Evamadi means this type of Gopinam Krishna Avesha Atma Viklabam. Yesterday we exhaustively saw this word. कृष्ण में आवेशित अपने पूरा व्यक्तित्व का के कारण अब कृष्ण भगवान दूर होने के कारण विरह के कारण विक्लवम. They have joy also for having those leelas. Now they have dukkha also that physically Krishna is not there with them. Krishna Veshatma Viklavam. You know, like a very pretty, very liked ornament of yours. It can be nose ring or ear ring or a ring put in your own finger. Very lovable to you. Or any such thing is lost. जो आपको बहुत पसंद है. How tension you feel, विक्लवता कहते हैं that till that is found, आप इतना ढूंढेंगे, इतना ढूंढेंगे, इतना. Is it not? Sometimes some important things, even though you don't love them, but they are important, therefore you are forced to love them. For example, your own car key, not that you love it, but it is compulsion. Or your own Aadhaar card. When you are in the airport, you have to check in and they ask you ID card. Only one Aadhaar you carried, now that is here and there misplaced. Now that amount of iklavam, is it not? Some certificates are asked to be produced for some permissions. अब मिल ही नहीं रहे घर में कहाँ सूटकेस में रखा है, हर घर का ही कहानी. Then that viklavam, that feeling is called viklavam. तो इनको लाइफ में there is nothing more precious than Krishna. Now Krishna has left them and gone. And देखो, the experience of Gopikas is similar to all of us only. कि they had good days, but they thought that will continue. It cannot continue. Now Krishna left. देखो, कृष्ण को आना है, that is their desire. But Krishna cannot come. सी दैट प्रॉब्लम. चलो ये लोग जाकर कृष्ण से मिले, बट वो भी वो से वैसे दिन नहीं होंगे पहले जो थे. यू अंडरस्टैंड? दे मे गो, बट कृष्णा इज नॉट एज फ्री एज ही वाज हियर. लाइक द चिल्ड्रन गो विथ पप्पा टू द ऑफिस थिंकिंग दैट ही इज एज यूजलेस एज एट होम देयर. घर में कोई काम धंधा होता है नहीं तो पप्पा खेलते रहते बेटे के साथ. But when he goes to office with Papa, Papa is busy in getting dart from the officer and all. He is busy in that. This fellow don't know what to do. हम कहते बच्चों ने पिताजी का ऑफिस जाना, ही इज बिजी, हमको यहाँ बिठाते थे, एक बिस्कुट पैकेट देते थे, एंड वी डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू. वी गेट बोर्ड एंड ऑल. सम अदर असिस्टेंट दे टॉक 3 मिनट 4 मिनट, कोई घुमाने ले जाते थे. ऐसा होता था. यू हैव गॉन थ्रू ऑल दैट. सो even if they go, then he cannot attend to them, then that will be more disappointing, because you always compare with your past experiences the present ones, and you want them to be better than them, if not better at least equal to them, not lower. Then you get disappointed, then पहले वाला प्रेम आनंद भी चला जाता. You understand all how the mind works, psychology works. I'm just giving an analysis which I don't do every day, though we can do it. Therefore, never sing that song, कोई लौटा दे मुझे बीते हुए दिन और प्यारे प्यारे दिन. ऐसा नहीं होता. जो दिन हमारे सामने है उसको हमें प्यारे प्यारे बनाना है. You can't bring good or bad of the past into present. Over in the present. That's the biggest thing. Finally, याद रखो, we are with our own mind. We are with our own intellect. We are left with our own senses and prana. And if we want, we are with the knowledge given by Shastra, by the Guru. And we are left alone. How correctly, in a best manner, we use them and then grow in our life, all that is in our hands. Nobody can help us in this regard. Outsiders. Little bit they can give some consolation, some encouragement, some money if required, a little other help. इससे ज्यादा अंदर का जो भावनाएं है उसको समझना, ठीक करना कौन करेगा मेरे लिए? You understood? Very important it is. Remember, all the time we are all alone only. The people around, because of mutual, some give and take, they are with us. But that cannot be all the time. That is why fill the intellect with Tattva Jnana and the other Jnanas, Prarabdha Ityadi, fill the mind with devotion to God. So that we are busy in them and it's an evolutionary process. We are not free to remember the past and suffer in the present with over expectations. I am explaining you Krishna Avesha Atma Viklavam. Uddhavji knows Jnanam is given, it will work, they come out of it. Therefore, he is focusing on a Krishna Avesha Atma. Viklabam is not worried. It will go away. Medicine is given, pain will go, doctor knows. But their oneness, merger with Krishna, Kaya, Vacha, Manasa, Mudhya, that was so great. Therefore, what happened? Uddhava Paramaprita. He was not jealous. He was extremely happy seeing the other devotees, all those Gopikas. Not only was happy, he discovered that they are more in deep devotion to Krishna than him, even though he is well educated, he is from the town. Therefore, he had not only that happiness seeing them without jealousy, but he also had that humbleness, glory in him, that he did namaskara to them. नमस्यन इदम जगह सी नमस्कार किया उन्होंने उन सबको होलसेल में. तो प्रीति को भी पाया और नमस्कार भी किया. जलसी नहीं किया, अहंकार नहीं रखा. नो कंपटीशन की मैं भी तुमसे बड़ा भक्त बनाकर दिखाता हूं. अबे इसके लिए लड़ना क्यों है? करो. Who is not? Why should be an issue of competition there? We all have these funny things. We don't tolerate good people, we don't tolerate rich people, we want to compete with them, fight with them. If we can't overpower them, we try to pull them down. Uddhav is not like that. Paramapritaha namasyan idam jagau. He was extremely happy seeing their avesha in the Krishna. And also he was respectful towards them, showed that respect by saluting them. Then, in praise of them, he spoke these words. First one we have seen yesterday. Beautiful thing it is. This is what the fulfillment in a human life. Etaha param tanubhrutaha bhuvi gopavadvaha. So gopavadvaha, all these gopikas of the Vrindavana, etaha param tanubhrutaha. They are the greatest among all the embodied beings. Means tanubhrata means human beings. सारे शरीरधारी ह्यूमन बीइंग्स में भूलोक में जितने ही हैं, परम सबसे श्रेष्ठ एताहा ये लोग हैं. वार्दे गोपवध्वहा. Nobody can be greater than them. If at all, somebody can be equal to them. Why you are saying they are param on the bhuvi, these gopavadvaha, than anybody else? Can you explain, sir? Shri Uddhavji, he says, कि गोविंदे एवा निखिल आत्मनि रूढ़ भावाः. No, this line is a big one. I need to explain it for 2 hours. Short में क्या है? गोविंदे on Lord Krishna, but that is not enough. Govinde eva. And who is this Govinda? Nikhila Atma. He is the self of everyone. On this Govinda, who is Nikhila Atma, on him eva, only on him, exclusively on him, Rudha Bhava. Bhava means the Sharanagati Bhava, the Bhakti Bhava, the Prema Bhava, the Samarpana Bhava. In that, Rudhata is there. Rudha Bhava. Govinde eva. Nothing else. That's called Ananyata. Krishna Uddhavji have seen. So it might have happened sometime रात में 12, 1 तक 2 तक वो लोग बात कर रहे होंगे कृष्ण के बारे में. उद्धव जी might have asked कि जाओ रेस्ट ले लो, या you go and attend work, said They may be saying, Arey, what rest, what work? There's nothing greater to us than Krishna Leela, Krishna Kathamrita, Krishna Mahima, Krishna Prema. Not if the Ruda Bhava is in the Deha, then they'll be tired, they want to sleep. If the Ruda Bhava is there in the Mana, some or the other desire in the mind will take them away from there. If there is a Ruda Bhava in any other their own children, family, for the sake of them, they will leave and go. If they have some Bhava about their own Bhoga, of their own decoration, Alankarana, they will go. They have not gone anywhere as long as Uddhavji was there. They were discussing only Krishna Tattva with them. So that all shows that they have Ruda Bhava only in Govinda, nowhere else. Now this becomes our goal. We also have to have the Rudha Bhakti Bhava, Rudha Sharanagati Bhava only to Govinda. And who is Nikhila Atma? He is the self of all. This is what is the sadhya. We have to make it achieved through our various sadhanas of Ashutaha, Sankirtitaha, Dhyataha, Pujataha. And every experience, if it is good, Govinda has given me. Therefore, our bhava should become rudha in Govinda. Every experience, if it is bad, I have done something bad, and what is that bad? It must be not remembering Govinda only. Then only some devilish thought comes in us and we do wrong thing. Therefore, even bad experience also should take us near to Govinda. Is it not? I myself doing all the understood upasanas, sadhanas, smaranas to become rudha in Govinda. This is what I am doing. But if the world will go on giving me good bad experiences. Through all of them also, when I become strong in Govinda Bhakti, then I have understood the art of spiritual evolution. If I myself have thousands of desires in my mind, along with that, any sukha dukkha goes on, making me tossed up and down. Where I have the bhava also in Govinda. अब भाव ही नहीं है तो रूढ़ भाव कहाँ होगा? Are you understanding it? Now these things, चंदा मामा के कहानी के तरह नहीं सुनना है. Enough of it. We have to take them more sincerely, seriously and feel. अभी मरने को आ रहा है टाइम, कब हम इन बातों को प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए पूरा शक्ति लगाए. Total Shakti. Anybody who reached the Lord have poured themselves completely for that bhakti or jnana sadhana. भाई गोपिकाओं का वही तो बता रहे हैं. Not half-hearted. हमारा हाफ हार्टेड क्या शुरुआत ही नहीं हुआ, बस जब मूड आए भगवान का स्मरण करते. That is not creating that mood, taking all the cares inner and outer to maintain rhythm of Bhagavad Bhakti all the time at every effort, cost and price. That is called as genuine, serious, sincere sadhakas. And in hundreds of old movies we have seen how the great tapasvins did whatever the tapas that they have chosen to invoke the Lord's presence. How terrible problems came to them from all around, but without giving up, didn't they do that? Then Bhagavan came, then he fulfilled their desires, whatever. Whether they are human being, they are Rishimuni, they are Devatas, they are Rakshasas, जो भी थे, इतना मेहनत करके सर्दी गर्मी सबको बर्दाश्त करते हुए तपस्या करते थे. Then Bhagavan is there coming and blessing them. That we have to learn from. है ना? From the comfort zone spiritual seeker to tapasvi spiritual seeker, we slowly have to become. See, morning class, tapasa tamoghnena vidyaya brahmacharyena shraddhaya यावद् यावत् तदन्तःकरणवृत्तिः विविक्तः प्रसन्नः भवति तावत् तावत् आनन्दः उत्कर्षः विपुलीभवति. Somewhere we studied, no, oh long back, 10 घंटे पहले. Is it clear? They are so great because Govinde Nikhila Atmani Ruda Bhavaha. And nothing greater than this to be achieved. Therefore, they are topmost. Anybody has to reach to any stage, maximum they also can reach to this only there is nothing greater. Therefore, eta param tanubrutaha bhuvi gopavadvaha. तनुभृतों में भूलोक के तनुभृतों में गोपवध्वा लोग पर है, सुप्रीम है, दे आर द ग्रेटेस्ट है अमॉन्ग ह्यूमन बींग्स ऑन द अर्थ. गोविंदे एव निखिलात्मने रूढ़ भावाः thoroughly explained now. Then this रूढ़ भक्ति to कृष्ण भगवान वांछन्ति डिजायर करते हैं, कोशिश करते जाते हैं for many many lives. Who? भवभयः. Bhavaviyaha, those who have become Vairagis and Sannyasis. Munayaha, those who have started becoming Manana Chintan करने वाले. Then Vayam cha. Vayam means शुकदेव जी कहते हैं अपने तरह के लोग, या उद्धव जी कहते हैं हम जैसे भक्त लोग. तो उद्धव जैसे भक्त, मनन चिंतन करने वाले मुनि, संन्यास लिए हुए भैभवी सन्यासी, ये सब भी. Why do they do all those practices? To get Rudha Bhava in Bhagavan only, that they have already got. And then in this merger of personality in Paramatma, final stage of moksha is obtained. And this is more greater than even getting Brahma Pada. Brahma means not Parabrahma, Brahma Deva, the creator. That's why Kim Brahma Janma Bihi. You know, what is the meaning of what is the use of having so many Brahma Janmas also? And Ananta Katha Rasasya Ruda Bhavaha. You have to add this Ananta Katha Rasa upar. They are all fully established in Aswadana of Bhagavad Krishna Katha Ityadi. Through that, Bhagavad Bhakti mein hi wo log rood hai. Not English wala rood hai, it's a Sanskrit rood. Rood means pura, बहुत strongly established. So essence is understood. Why Gopikas are said to be best among the human beings on the earth, even greater than Brahmadi Devatas, and so many yogis, Rishi Muni, because all of them are trying for achieving that, which already Gopikas have achieved. That is what Govinde Nikhilatmani Rudha Bhavaha. For them, Lakshya is Krishna, Prayasi is Priyatama is Krishna, Sarvam Krishnamaya only to them. Then only the Maya will go away, please. What we are in now, in the moods of mind, in the glitters of the world, and the attractions to them, and thinking they are givers of happiness, they are all Maya. बहुत मुश्किल है इसको इस तरह समझना, but a fact. And that is pulling us from one to the other. We are also running behind. And the samsara is endless. But when we have Ruda Baba and Govinda, all this is unwanted, that will be realized. Thereafter, like case of Nachiketa and Prahlad, even if the Yamaraj etc. offer everything, they don't take. How can you give me that Mithya Jagat? I don't want. I got the reality. Narayana is reality. I got him. Well, then how can you show me with all, when I got the gold and things only, ornaments and whatever, if you are offering me with rolled gold, how will I accept it? They are not real. है ना, सब आनंदों के आनंद स्वामी परमात्मा जब मिल गए मुझे, then why will I go for anything else? What a beautiful day, that shloka in Mukundamala and all. I don't remember. Yeah, I got the devotion at the feet of the Lord. Nothing can tempt me, nothing can distract me, nothing can frighten me. Wow. Swami Nanuk Sridharaha. Amin Prabhavanti Ribhavaha. Kamadi Chatrus cannot overpower me. Nobody can defeat me because I am at the feet of my Swami. We will read or study that Mukundamala Ikbar. Worthy of study. Clear? Etaha param tanubrataha bhuvi gopavadvaha. Why? Govinde eva nikhila atmani ruda bhavaha. And this ruda bhava in Govinda is desired. For the achievement of that, some have become sannyasin, some have become munayaha, some have become bhakta. Still they are in the process only, but they have already reached. And this is the highest thing to be reached. Greater than Kim Brahma Janmabihi. What is the use of becoming Brahmadi? Also, so many times, which is not as great as having total bhakti to the Lord. Clear? Here, whenever such examples are given, you must always add a clause. Means becoming Brahma, Indra, Varuna without bhakti is not greater than having bhakti without becoming such. Therefore, whenever such examples come, don't imagine that Brahma Deva, Indradi Deva are not bhaktas of Narayana. हमको ना भगवान के भक्ति के बिना ब्रह्मा इंद्रादि पद भी वेस्ट है. दैट पॉइंट कन्वे करने के लिए वो हमको रेफरेंस एग्जांपल देते हैं, not to make us think that Brahma and Indra are not devotees of God. They are always devotees. Pada without devotion, so much big it may be, is useless to convey that it is said. Not that those pada yukta people are not devotees. Like a Raja. राजा से स्पिरिचुअलिटी करना ग्रेट, इसका अर्थ ये नहीं है कि राजा स्पिरिचुअल नहीं है. राजा स्पिरिचुअल ही हो सकता है, यू नो, लाइक राजा जनक एंड ऑल ऑफ देम, दे आर डूइंग किंगडम एंड आर हाईली स्पिरिचुअल आल्सो. द पॉइंट इज व्हाट, विदाउट बीइंग स्पिरिचुअल, even the power of king it's also are lesser only in value. That's what is the main point. One shloka we said, contemplate on it more and more. It is Uddhavji's words. He is praising them for all of us. Their janma is greater than Brahma Adi. Their achievement is greater than these Bhavaviyaha sannyasins or the Rishi Muni or even the trying bhaktas like us. They have already reached Rudha Bhava. Means in his talk to them, he might have tried or tested or observed them. Is their Bhava in Krishna is strongly rooted or it can be shaken, broken. He might have tried and he only must have got defeated. Then he has understood their bhava in Govinda is root. Like each one of us, how because of our strong vasana, desire and ego, some rudhata in some or the other things. If we don't know to change them. And only that is changed. I'm just telling a different topic, that we become better, but that we don't give up. I'm giving a wrong example for conveying the thought. Each one of us some रूढ़ भाव, कोई नींद के लिए, कोई खाने में, कोई बंधु मित्रों से, कोई पत्नी पति से, उनका इतना रूढ़ भाव होता है कि उनको कोई हिला नहीं सकते. Whether it's good or bad, I'm not talking. I'm telling this example to say that unshaken, unswivering, unmovable devotion they have, surrender they have, oneness with Krishna they have, these Gopikas. Therefore, they are greater than the greatest achievers on the Bhuloka, surpassing Brahmadeva, surpassing yogis, bhaktas, sannyasins, munis, etc. We are still in the path trying. They have already reached. Remember this line. 3 बार बोलो. गोविंदे एव निखिलात्मनिरूढ़ भावाः, गोविंद एव निखिलात्मनिरूढ़ भावाः, गोविंद एव निखिलात्मनिरूढ़ भावाः. दिस इज निखिलात्मा गोविंद में ही उनका भक्ति भाव, प्रेम भाव, श्रद्धा भाव, शरणागति भाव फुल्ली. नो टू प्लेसेस, नो हाफ हियर, नो स्विवरिंग, नो डिस्टर्ब्ड, नो डिस्ट्रैक्टेड, not going away because of any of the small little tests. Is it not? हमको ना जीवन में हर एक प्रेम में बाधा डालने के लिए कोई कोई परीक्षाएं आते हैं. अब मैं ज़्यादातर लोग उस परीक्षा में फेल होकर उस प्रेम को छोड़ के चले जाते. There are only few people they accept that these temporary things are coming as test, to test my prema towards that beloved. So I will forego this test or pass this test. I will not give up my love. You know, like everyday fighting wife and husband for 50 years. There is Ruda Bhava. Every day they fight, but then they don't get separated. The newly married nowadays children or youngster, एक बार लड़ प्यारते रहते हैं 1 साल 2 साल, एक विषय पे लड़ाई हो गया, slowly it becomes such a strong, they say we can't live with you, I am just separating. So their bhava is not rude. They have different divided expectations or loyalties, whatever you say. So they want security, they want money, they want job. Then this person also. Sometimes they choose that and not the person. हाँ ऐसे ही लोग इन बाहर के देशों में नौकरी के वास्ते तलाक देते कि तू वहाँ कर रहा मैं यहाँ कर रहा हूँ तो मिलना मुश्किल हो रहा है चल तलाक करते तू किसी को शादी कर ले मैं इधर किसी को करता हूँ सो कैजुअल you know where is the root of bhava. One more shloka. Kve maha striyo vanacharir vyabhichara dushtaha krishne kvachaisha paramatmani ruda bhavaha nanu ishvaro bhajato vidushopi sakshat shreyastanoti agadaraja ivopayuktaha. See, very many good things are conveyed in this shloka. One or two we try to grasp. He says, Ka imaha striyaha vanacharihi. These vanachari, banjara women hai ye log. Vanachari striya hai. Vyabhichara dushta means देर कृष्ण का बारे में परब्रह्म है कृष्ण परमात्मा है ऐसा ज्ञानहीन है वो लोग अब तो बताया गया ज्ञान उनको बट अदरवाइज जस्ट they are not that much educated and all. Even then, Krishna, on Krishna, Kvacha Esha, Paramatman, Rudabhavaha. It is an impossible feat to see such a Vanachari is having, again the word used by Uddhavji is the same one, Rudha Bhavaha. Krishna Paramatman, Rudha Bhavaha. Again, sometime very remote village से आने वाले बच्चे they showcase such a great talents in various things arts में dance में singing में sports में again it is very surprising we are taken aback seeing them people or children who are sent to tuitions or coaching institutes spending thousands lakhs rupees वो लोग भी ऐसा नहीं कर पाते. In India in general, in all sports and fields, even cine industry, politics, सारे एक गांव वगैरह से आने वाले महान बनते. Our president, our prime minister, vice president, सारे हमारे ऐसे ही हैं. Most of them, you just go and inquire in cine field or in sports. 80% are they who have come from very lowest family. If you look at their background, only 10-20% होंगे who are well off, well trained and all combination. ये क्यों कैसा होता है स्पिरिचुअली देखा जाए उसको कोई आंसर नहीं स्पिरिचुअली देखा जाए ये टॉपिक बात ही नहीं करना चाहिए ओके बट एट द व्यवहार लेवल वी आर डिस्कसिंग नाउ द पॉइंट इज व्हाट डोंट वी आस्क फ्रॉम दैट रस्टिक विलेज हैव कम व्हाट अ ग्रेट थ्रोट हैज गॉट सिंगिंग कहाँ के गांव वाले कहाँ इतना बढ़िया सा प्रदर्शन. See today all 4 of our Indians have reached to the finals of that boxing or wrestling. Sub-finals में आए something the international world वाला. All of them are from very remote villages only. My point is, do we question them or not? कि how come these people from such a lowest background now are in this great position of their arts and talents? अब एक बार लाइमलाइट में आगे फिर उनको एड्स मिल जाते हैं फाइन्स मिल जाते हैं फॉलोअप हो जाता है देखते देखते भी उनका भी सर इधर उधर हो जाता है दैट्स ओके सम ऑफ देम मेंटेन दैट हम्बलनेस दीज आर ऑल सब्जेक्टिव पर्सनल वी शुड नॉट डिस्कस ऑल दैट ये सब संसार है बट आवर क्वेश्चन इज हाउ कम उद्धव जी सेइंग सेम ही इज सीइंग पीपल इन मथुरा so many of them they are decent no doubt but not as much ruda bhava these people have who are just uneducated. Actually, हमको पूछा जाए it's other way around. The less we are worldly educated, the more we can be spiritual. Because this worldly information creates ego in us, creates desires in us, makes us extroverted. That is why Medhaya, Laukika Pragnaya, Pihitaha covered is the spirituality. Didn't we see in Taittiriya Upanishad in our Prathama Valli? Is it not? But along with that knowledge, If spirituality also is regularly given, then there may be a chance to balance both. Like in today's world, only worldly knowledge is given, spirituality is zero, then we expect the youngster to become patriotic, to become spiritual. अबे तो बचपन से हमको दे ही नहीं रहे हो, कहाँ से मिलेगा वो? Every day at home 2 hours, every day in the school in the beginning, middle, end, एक घंटा, you put them in Desha Bhakti and spirituality, then after 20 years they will grow. Throughout the day, you are putting all the bhoga vastus in front, teaching only bhautika sciences, so telling them earn maximum at every cost and price and destruction of everyone. अब ऐसे राक्षसी गुण सिखाकर उनको दैवी बनो बोले तो कैसे बनते बाबा? By the way, this is not the topic, but is a डिस्कशन करना योग्य वाला विषय. हमको नहीं, जो नेता लोग पॉलिसीज बनाते हैं. हम तो अपना शास्त्र कहकर आगे बढ़ेंगे. So here Uddhav ji says, where are these rustic women of village and how great is their bhakti ruda bhava to Krishna? Having said so, he says, Nanu. Nanu means indeed. Now here is a lesson for all of us. What is that? Ishwaraha, Lord, Anubhajataha. If somebody is worshipping them, Anu means Nityam. अगर उनको हर हमेशा स्मरण करते हुए भजन पूजा करते हैं तो अविदिशहापि, even if those worshippers are uneducated, साक्षात श्रेयः तनोति, he will give them shreyas. And the shreyas here given to Gopikas is Krishna sends Uddhava with Tattvajnana. Tattvajnana they received, therefore they are in the Shreya Sthiti. By these words, it is proved that they have reached the Shreyo Sthiti. They had Priyata with Krishna, but that was Ananya that purified them. With the Jnana given through Uddhava by Krishna worked on them, they understood. It was already said, na, ki Jnatva Atmanam Adokshajam bol diya. They have discovered Lord Krishna to be their own self. Therefore, श्रेय मार्ग का जो लक्ष्य है, परमात्मा के कृष्ण भगवान को अपने आत्मा परमात्मा के रूप में जानना, वो उनको मिल गया. So what is the lesson for us? Anubhajata means always when you do the upasana of Lord, whether we are qualified or not, educated or not, like Gopikas, we are blessed by the Lord to get the Shreyaha, the Jnana and Moksha. Therefore, don't worry about other qualifications. Only concerned about how much you have your antaratma into Krishna Ruda Bhava. आपके मन में कृष्ण के प्रति कितना रूढ़ भक्ति है, उस पर फोकस करो, not any other external paraphernalia. So that is Nanu Ishwaraha Anubhajataha Avidushapi Shreya Tanoti. Example given, Agadaraja iva Upayukta. Agadaraja means the best of the medicine. Upayukta, if it is properly used in treatment, it does miracle of treating the patient. बढ़िया सा दवाई ठीक तरह यूज किया जाए, फल हो जाता है. So too, the dawai is Ruda Bhava in the Krishna. Use kiya gaya by the Gopikas. Therefore, Bhavaroga Ganave, they got the Shreyaha. So in this sloka, 2 points, 1 example. Point 1 is what? How these Gopikas of the rustic village have such a Ruda Bhava in Krishna. An objection, a question, and the answer is affirmative. Yeah, it is possible. Second is what? If someone is like that devoted to God, whether they are Vidwan or Avidwan, Vidushoya, Avidwan ho, Bhagavan will give them Shreyas. Like when the medicine applied properly, it works because the working ability is inside the medicine. Therefore, Ruda Bhava is the medicine in Krishna. If that is there, it works wonders of invoking Krishna Anugrah for getting the Shreyaha. Clear? This is what is the second shloka we saw. Now 3 more are there. एक आज थोड़ा टच करेंगे, बाकी कल. नायम श्रियः अंगौ नितांतरते है प्रसादः स्वर्योषितां नल्यगंधरुचां कुतान्याः रासोत्सवे अस्य भुजंड गृहीत कंठलब्धायां यौदगात् वजवन्. See, even this prasannata anugrahata of Krishna, as much he gave to Gopikas, he has not even given to Lakshmi Devi also, and all Devanganas also. Then what to talk about anyone else? So what is Shriyaha is moksha. Not only that Shriyaha moksha, Bhagavan gave them jnana, but he also gave them reciprocation of his prema to them. He says, na ayam prasadaha. Hey Anga, Anga means oh dear. Here this sloka can be said to be by SHUKADEVJI to PARIKSHIT. Hey my dear Parikshit, na ayam prasadaha. This prasada, this blessing, prasada means blessings, are not given even to Shriyaha. Shriyaha ayam prasadana. Shri Devi ko bhi ye prasad nahi mila. Shri Devi means Mahalakshmi Mata. Who is that? Nitantarate hai. Who is always with Bhagavan Narayana only doing his seva. हमेशा नारायण के साथ रहते हैं, उनको सेवा करने वाले लक्ष्मी देवी को भी ये वाला प्रसाद नहीं मिला जो गोपिकाओं को मिला. And what is that will be told in the third line. Not only to Lakshmi Devi did not get Swarayoshitam. All the Swargasthita, all Yoshitam, Nalina Gandharucham, those who are with all the fragrances, beauties, expressions, even they also are not blessed by the Lord. Kuta anyaha, then how can others be blessed by? Only Gopikas are blessed. What is that? Rasotsave. In that Rasa Krida Samaya, Asya of Lord Krishna, Bhujadanda Gruhita Kantha Labda Ashisha. भगवान अपने भुज दंडों से उनके कंठ को, मतलब दिस नेक, he has done the alinganam out of that pure ananya prema. Even Lakshmi Devi, even the Swaryoshita, any other Kanya or Yuvati, nobody else got it. See, Rasosave Asya of Krishna, Bhujadanda Gruhita Kantha Labda Ashisha. The best of the blessings of Lord Himself, embracing them. Ya Udagadu Raja Vallavinam, that was being blessed by Krishna for the Gopikas. They have not got, even Lakshmi has not got, even others also. देखो भगवान का दर्शन ही मिलना बस, उनका चरण स्पर्श हाउ मुश्किल. भगवान himself looking at, touching it, how great. But he himself has given that embrace, putting his own bhujadanda around their neck and embracing. He has not done it for even Lakshmi Devi. पाँव दबाते रहना और कुछ नहीं. Is it not? How beautiful it is. So much reciprocation of prema, even though he is a Parabrahma, even though Ishvara, even though he is an avatara, he has given. He was bound to give it because of their that much of Rudha Bhava in Krishna. Okay, same type of another thing in the next shloka comes with that, and the remaining shlokas we will see this 47th chapter tomorrow. Sarvam Krishna Arpanam. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamada Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Bhagavata Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Sutta Sharanam Mama, Shri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Narada Sharanam Mama, Shri Kumar Sharanam Mama, Shri Brahma Sharanam Mama, Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama, Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Krupatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam. Om Sarge Satyeja Kailase Vaikunte Nasti Ayam Rasaha Atap Pibantu Sadbhagyaha मामामुञ्चद कर्हिचित् श्रीमद्भागवतं पुराणतिलकं यद्वैष्णवानां धनं यस्मिन् पारमहंस्यमेवममलं ज्ञानं परं गीयते यत्र ज्ञानविरागभक्तिसहितं नैष्कर्म्यमाविष्कृतं तच्छृण्वन् प्रपठन् विचारणवरः भक्त्या विमुच्येन्नरः भक्त्या विमुच्येन्नरः यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। ओं श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं द्वादश स्कन्धः आभासश्च निरोधश्च यतश्चाद्यवसीयते स आश्रयः परं ब्रह्म परमात्मेति शब्दते। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः चतुर्थोऽध्यायः। Friends, today we will start in our 12th skandha study, 4th chapter, chanting and talk. Before that, for 5-6 minutes, the last two shlokas which we have, just to see little more, we will study them because they are most crucial and important. The last but one shloka, just feel the chant of it, feel the meaning of it, feel the message that is conveyed in that. What is the shloka? Kaler dosha nidhe rajan asti heko mahan gunah kirtanadeva krishnasya mukta sangah param vrajet. That's what. To get detached from outer things and beings, names and forms, and our own upadhis, and also their habits and the deeply rooted vasanas, and then that avidyas, dehadi tadhatmyo, jiva bhava. It is a colossal job. It is not at all possible. You have to do the struggle of so many hundreds of lives. But all those attachments are cut asunder, then reaching to that ultimate. Both of them happen in Kali Yuga with simplest sadhana. That is the one beauty in Kali Yuga which surpasses all the hundreds of uglinesses that are there. Therefore, focus more on those uglinesses of the Kali, we are lost in them. Instead of that, one beautiful guna is there in Kali Yuga. If we can catch hold of it, if we can encash it, then that which is so difficult otherwise is easily achieved. So, what is that sadhana? Kirtanat eva Krishnasya. Kevala by Krishna Kirtana, Mukta Sangaha, getting detached from all the Sangha, Param Rajeta, one in his deep experiences is entry into that Paramatma Tattva just by doing Krishna Kirtana. That facility is given to the Kali Yuga sadhakas because of the difficulties they have around. In the Kali Yuga, because of the Yuga Dharma, where the Rajo Tama Guna are of the highest powerful way acting everywhere. Among them, if somebody chooses to be regular in Bhagavan's Kirtana, those Rajo Tama Maya frees them, leaves them. And they get freed from all Sangha and then reach the Param Anubhuti. Therefore, Kalau in this Kali Yuga, Dosha Nidhe, this is a Nidhi of Dosha. All the doshas are there in the Kali Yuga because Kali Yuga is a Nidhi of all the negativities. But Spirbi Asti Ekaha Mahan Guna. Still there is one great quality is there in Kali, not in the other three. That is why people in other three yugas, so much they demand for, request for their birth in Kali because यहाँ जल्दी जल्दी हो जाता है साधना. बस कीर्तना देवा. Keep on doing kirtana of Krishna. All attachments, all bondages, whether they are bondage of ignorance, whether that bondage of delusion, bondage of strong aham jivosmi, separate from the world and the God, the bondage to dehosmi, or through the deha, to so many things and beings around, and because of all this nataka in the mind, always the bondage of kamadi vikara, ragadi vikara, इतने सारे रस्सियों से we are bound, all that go away. मुक्त संगा, सारे इन संगों से मुक्ति, अटैचमेंट से मुक्ति होएगा. नॉट ओनली दिस, परम रजेतो. जस्ट कृष्ण कीर्तन करते करते ही that parama अनुभूति of beyond every name and form one gets into. देखो, Shukadev ji has told us, and that's how that Kali Samtarana Upanishad also we have seen, if you remember long back in our morning class, that in Kali Yuga, so difficult to do all Yajnadana, Yajnadi, Tapasyadi, Dhyanadi, what to do? This is what Sri Narad ji goes and asks his Papa, Brahmadeva. You know that? That Amma Kali Samtarana Upanishad. Amma. ऑल आजकल ना बुढ़े हो गए, सब भूल जाते हैं. अदरवाइज थाउजेंड्स ऑफ श्लोकास वी यूज्ड टू रिमेंबर वंस अपॉन ए टाइम. नाउ तो नंबर है ही नहीं कुछ. बट इट टेक्स टाइम आल्सो टू रिमेंबर. वी आर नॉट एक्सक्लूसिवली इन द साधना एंड ऑल. 100 things are in the head, therefore memory gets faded. See, what happened, you know? Kali Santarana Upanishad, by the way, I am telling you, ki Dwapara ante, I am just reading out and explaining. End of Dwapara, beginning of Kali mein, Naradaha Brahmanam Jagama went to his father Brahmadeva. Katham Bhagavan Gam Paratan Kalim Santarayamidi. How while moving in the earth without being touched by Kali, I can protect myself. And I have to go on the Bhumi, but Kali is going on in Bhuloka. I will be touched by it. How I should not be touched by it if I go there? Of some work sent by you, for you. कुछ काम के लिए मुझे भेजते हो, कल ही चल रहा है, वो मुझे फंसाएगा, कैसे बचूं उससे? दिस इज द क्वेश्चन नारद आस्क्ड हिज फादर ब्रह्मदेव. देन स होवाच ब्रह्मा साधु पृष्ठोस्मि. गुड, आई एम आस्क्ड a nice question by you. सर्वश्रुति रहस्यम गोप्यम तच्छृणु. Very, very rahasya gopaniya, I am telling you. Yena Kali samsara dharishyasi. By which the Kali samsara you can cross, even though you have to go there for some work. What is that? Bhagavata Adi Purushasya Narayanasya Nama Uchcharana Matrena. Bhagavan Adi Purusha Narayana's Kevala Nama Uchcharana Matrena Nirdhuta Kalir Bhavati. All the Kali gets washed off. Okay, Narayana's Namocharana enough for removing all Kali dosha. In the beginning of Kali Yuga, Brahmadevji teaches to Naradji. Narada Pura Pravacha Tan Nama Kimiti. Then Naradji asks, what is that name you tell me? Now see our coincidences. Even in Yoga Darshana Shastram, in our morning class, from tomorrow or day after, same topic we are going to see. Tasya vachakaha pranavaha. The name of that Ishvara is Pranavaha Om. Tajjapaha tadartha bhavanam. Again, this all is called as Ishvara Pranidhana. With that, what happens? The Asampragnata Samadhi Moksha will come. तो योग दर्शन में भी वही हुआ, भागवत 10th स्कंद में भी वही हुआ. गोपिकास आर इन दैट ग्रेट भक्ति. 12th स्कंद में भी बता रहे, in the beginning of Kali Yuga, Brahmadeva also taught same thing to Sri Naradji. When Naradji asked, what is that Nama? Sahovacha Hiranyagarbha. That Hiranyagarbha Brahmadeva gave this Nama, Tarak Nama Mantropadesha to Naradji to cross the Kali. What is that? Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashakam Nam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam. These 16 words, names are enough to destroy Kali Kalmasha. Na atah paratara upayaha sarva vedeshu drishyate. In all the Vedas put together, a better upaya than this cannot be seen. No. Iti shodasha kalasya jivasya avarana vinashanam. With these 6 mantras, the jivas 16 kala avarana which are there. Pancha Jnanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya, Pancha Tanmatra and Maha, Manas, all that avarana bhanga hokar, jiva discovers his oneness with his essential self. Tataha, thereafter, prakashate param brahma. All the avaranas go away by this mantra, then Parabrahma Anubhuti comes to him. Example, Megha Paye Ravihi Rashmi Mandaliya Iti. Just like the clouds go away, the Surya with his Surya Mandala is seen. So too with the 16 worded names of the Lord. When you chant, 16 avaranas of Jiva go away. He discovers his oneness with the Brahma Tattva. Punaha Narada Papracha. Again, Narji asks, so, Bhagavan kaha asya vidhi? What is the vidhi vidhana for doing this Shodasha Nama Japa? Tamha Uvacha. Brahmadeva says, na asya vidhi iti. There is no vidhi for it. Then, Sarvada. Always, Shuchi Ashuchirva. Whether you are in the purity or impurity, Pathan, you can chant this mantra. Brahmanaha. Brahmana means have that little Shraddha in the Lord. Then Salokatam, Samipatam, Sarupatam, Sajutam eti. Salokya, Samipya, Sarupya, Saijya. All these muktis with Narayana, this sadhaka who does Hare Rama Hare Rama mantra, he will get it. Yada asya shodashikasya sadha trikoti javati. 3.5 crore whoever do the japa of it, tada brahmahatyam tarati viratyam, all the papa nishkruti happens. Sarnasya puto bhavati, pittadeva manushyana apakarat puto bhavati, sarvadharma parityaga papat sadhya shishtam apnayatu, sadhyo muchate iti upanishatu. Simple. Kali Santana Upanishad also tells about the Nama Sankirtana Mahima. Therefore, we have understood now, Vedanta padho, Yoga padho, wo sab karte jao jitna ho sake. But effective Aushadhi in Kali Yuga is by Nama Sankirtana Deva Mukta Sangaha Param Rajeto. So Kalehe Dosha Nidhehe Rajan Asti Ekaha Mahan Gunaha. Even so many doshas are in Kali, one Mahaguna is there. Do Kirtana Bhagwan Mukta Sangha, freed from all attachment, Param Rajeta, you will reach supreme abode. Okay, now this is what we have to very clear. Never ever, even a moment, leave the mind without doing a Nama Sankirtana or Bhagwan ka kisi bhi tarah ka Kirtana. Krishna Kirtana, Krishna Mahima. We have already seen Swarupa Kirtana, Leela Kirtana, Guna Kirtana, Nama Kirtana, Dhama Kirtana, Rupa Kirtana. कुछ भी हमेशा मन उसमें रमते रहना. This is the only way we can. And Yogakshema Vahami anyway said, therefore, we not worry about that. Another thing is what? Whatever is available, with that let us be contented. Even if it's not available, by taking the Lord's name, nothing is coming to us, we are dying, even that is best. भगवान का नाम लेते लेते शरीर भी छोड़ दे वो बेटर है. भगवान का नाम भूलकर दुनियादारी में फंसने से. And for you and I, these problems are not there. Bhagwan is giving sufficient food to us. अब हजम भी नहीं होता आजकल. इतना दवाइयाँ खा खा के. So therefore, जीने के लिए जो चाहे खा लो. Whole day, Om, Om, all these Namasmarana, we have to go on doing. Okay, now the last mantra को कहकर हम today the entire 10-15 minutes will spend only in the same Kirtana which we studied in Kali Santarana. वो भी करेंगे. कृष्ण संबंधी 2 कीर्तन करेंगे, नारायण संबंधी 1 कीर्तना, then maybe 1 stotra we do, that is Dashavatara Stutivala. In this way, 15-20 minutes we'll spend only in this today. Now the last mantra we'll discuss today, then the 4th chapter in which 4 types of pralayas are discussed, that will start tomorrow, not today. ओके पहले तो सोचा हमने, बट थोड़ा आज ये भी कहते थे, कल कहा था कि लेट अस डू सम कीर्तनम बिकॉज़ द टॉपिक इज इट. थियरी तो पढ़ लिया हमने, प्रैक्टिस एक चीज का तो कर ले. दैट इज द आइडिया. नाउ द लास्ट श्लोक इज व्हाट? कृतेयत ध्यायतः, दैट परमात्मा अनुभूति व्हिच इज गेन्ड इन कृतयुगा बाय डूइंग मेडिटेशन. द्वापरे त्रेतायाम यजतो मखैः, दैट परमात्मा अनुग्रह and अनुभूति which is gained in Treta Yuga by doing variety of yajnas. Dwapare Paricharyayam, that Paramatma Anubhuti which is gained in Dwapara Yuga by Paricharya. All these are difficult. Paricharya upasanas. Doing so many upasanas regularly on Dwapara, doing so much of Yajnayaga regularly of Treta, doing deep dhyana that of Satya Yuga, none of them are possible in Kali. Yet still there is a upaya by which all that is gained by these 3 sadhanas in these 3 yugas can be gained. What is that? Kalau Tata. That means that phala you get Hari Kirtanat just by Kirtana of the Hari. तो कलयुग में मुक्ति का कारण क्या है? हरि कीर्तन. द्वापर में उपासना, त्रेता में यज्ञ एंड सतयुग में ध्यान. कृते ध्यायतो विष्णु, त्रेतायाम यजतो मखैः विष्णु, द्वापरे परिचर्यायाम कलौ विष्णु कीर्तन. तो विष्णु ध्यान, विष्णु यज्ञ, विष्णु उपासना, विष्णु कीर्तन, विष्णु नारायण. So this is how इति श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण पारमहंस संहितायां 12 स्कंधे तृतीयोऽध्यायः हो गया. Clear? Now we will do Hare Rama mantra 27 times. Okay? Then Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama 27 times. Then Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Hare 27. Then Om Namo Narayanaya 27 times. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 27 times. Because these are the mantras. Okay? Om Namo Narayana, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, वो तो कृष्ण परमात्मा के मुक्ति देने वाले मंत्र ही है. Sharanam Mama and Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Hare, they are the main kirtanas only of Bhagavatam. What extra thing we have added is this Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare, the Kali Santarana mantra. तो 5 करेंगे हम. ठीक है? May take 10-12 minutes. Never mind. Let us do the kirtana. Pray to the Lord. Please take away all Kali dosha and give the Shuddhi, give your Anubhuti, Bhagavan. And you know what state of mind we are. Whether we are able to ask with deep intentional devotion or not, sincerity or not, all those our lacuna or lackings should not stop you from pouring your infinite कृपा and blessings. आप तो भरपूर जितना कृपा देने से हमारा मुक्ति होता है उतना दे दो. Don't look from our side. You know, like I gave you the example of आइसक्रीम वाला. बच्चे के पास 2 पैसा ही है, बट इफ द आइसक्रीम वाले के पास दिल है तो 25 पैसे का भी आइसक्रीम वो दे सकता है. हाउ मेनी टाइम्स वी हैड इट इन आवर चाइल्डहुड. वी आल्सो माइट हैव डन. Small children come, we only pour out our charity by giving them grand gifts. Oh Lord, we are such an innocent children with regard to spirituality. In world we are crooked, you know, I know, we know that. But that's okay, that's a part of Maya. That is also we put it on you only. But by being our father, mother, Sarvam, Bhagavan Ishvara, please don't look at our qualification. Look at your capacity. And when we are doing this kirtana, bless us by removing from the Hridaya Antarala all the Kali doshas, as was said by Shukadeva to Parikshit in last 10-15 slokas. And also give us Paramatma Ananda. Let us discover that Aham Brahmasya Anubhuti. Let us discover that total Sharanagati at your feet. Hey Bhagavan, please bless us. Okay, let us start. Om Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, 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 Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, He Nath Narayana Vasudeva, Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव नारायण मंत्र अष्टाक्षर ओम नमो नारायणाय 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 ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद हरे गोविंद सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनं 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 गोविंद हरे गोविंद सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद हरे गोविंद सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनं 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 गोविंद हरे गोविंद सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद हरे गोविंद हरे गोविंद हरे गोविंद हरे गोविंद हरे गोविंद. Bhagavan, please bless all we humble, simple devotees at your feet. Remove all the Kali doshas. Give that Parama Prapti of Bhagavad Anubhava, Bhagavad Ananda, that Moksha Ananda, that Brahmanubhuti. Om Bhurbo Swaha Swarinam Bhargadanyas Pranaya Panamyanaya Udanaya Samanaya Brahmane Brahmarpanam Brahmavi Madhya Madhya Mridapane Uttara Voshnu Stamanda Prakshana Svanta. ओम नदत्र सूर्य ओम नीलमेघ श्याम कृष्ण नित्य जगन मोहन कृष्ण बाल गोपाल कृष्ण भय मंगल वेणु गान लोल कृष्ण वेदांत वेद्य नवनीत जोर कृष्ण नित्य मंगल भक्त जनाधार कृष्ण परम दयावार्थी मुक्ति संधाय कृष्ण मूर्ति गीतामृत दाता परम योगेश पार्थ सारथ रूप कृष्ण सर्वमंगलम राम सद्गुरु सर्व ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्र तारकम नेमा विजितो भान्देव तमेव भान्तो वा सर्वं दशवासा नारायण देवादिनो विष्णुजोदयाल मंगलम श्री पार्षाद्रूपाय गीताचार्य नमो व्यासाय श्रीरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो ब्रह्मदेवास्ताय नमो योगेन्द्राय नमस्तस्मै शुकाय ब्रह्मरूपिणं सरकृष्णन्यो विश्वासोऽजत् बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वेदव्यास शुकदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. समस्त श्रोता साधक भक्त से उपासक जिज्ञासु गण की जय. आज गए आनंद की जय. So 60 days we have studied our third chapter. 2 months. Tomorrow we'll do fourth chapter. वो तो हो जाएगा फटाफट. Thank you all. 3 minutes break. Come back for our Adhyatma Ramayana.